Hello, how's it going? zAiDiBoy here. By now I'm used to the fact that nobody watches these videos. The novelty factor's worn off. I mean, I get little spurts of activity when I stumble, as it were, upon new channels. Like, for example, I started at one point. I started doing really well on Twitter, huh, guys? So basically, you know what? I'd send out a post and then I'd suddenly see like 30 clicks. For me, that's a lot, by the way. Hey, I have a video with 3,000 rather clicks. I got like, like 30 or 50 videos in Colombia with hundreds of people on average on each video. A few thousands here and there, sales and marketing videos and all kinds of stuff like that. But I mean, obviously, like the next guy, I'm looking for mainstream success or some semblance of it. Now, the whole thing of being rich and famous, for me, the novelty factor is worn off in the sense of, you know what? I have celebrities that actually follow me on Twitter, like the Liberal Party of Canada and Daniel Dennett and Gary Vaynerchuk and Jordan Zimmerman. I don't even know who some of these people are. Like, there's a TV show called The Oxleys, and they just recently followed me. The Oxleys, I have never even heard of them. I think they're based out of New Zealand or stuff like that. I got like movie producers and all kinds of craziness going on Twitter, and after a while, like, the novelty factor wears off. So all these people think you're great or something, or like that's what's going on in your mind. Oh, they follow me, they must think I'm awesome, they must be hanging on to my every word and all this kind of nonsense. Guys, it's not the case, and the novelty factor wears off. And unfortunately, like Don Juan, the tutor of Carlos Castaneda, would say, you basically get to a point where you feel like you're being, quote-unquote, pinned down by the expectations of others. Pinned down by others' expectations essentially means that, you know what, the whole thing begins to rule your life. Like, I got a few thousand followers on Twitter and a few thousand Facebook people, and you know what? I don't even know like 1% of these people, really, or 10%. And a lot of them like my stuff, and especially on Twitter, I get all kinds of great reactions, and it's very, very gratifying. However, what happens is then it begins to rule your mind and your life. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to send out this tweet, and instead of sending out something you'd usually send out or having fun with it, you become this person who's obsessing over the minutiae. And by the way, this is me to a T. Obsessing over the minutiae of a tweet and worrying frantically that you're going to like upset some of these people who hold you in high esteem supposedly, or whatever's going on there. Now guys, you can see what's going on here. So being rich and famous, obviously you want to be able to pay your bills and take care of your loved ones and do good, basically. Okay? That's the money aspect. Okay? So pay your bills, take care of your loved ones, do good. Then people are going to start being selfish and say, oh, I want to travel. I want to buy a yacht. I want to buy a Ferrari. Why? Huh? Have you made the most of your car, your current car? Do you go walking? I mean, if you started walking or exercising, doing some 3M every day, for a month, that's more valuable to you than this everything that the sun shines on, by the way. Do you understand? You can have your yacht and you can be this fat greaseball with millions of dollars who everybody sucks up to in person, and then behind your back people are talking about you. Then what? Is that what you want? Because that's what you're going to get. Be careful what you ask for. So in any case, I'd like to hit mainstream success because I feel like I got a lot of good stuff to share. My personal blog is zAiDiBoY.bloGspoT.cA. Okay, and I got poems on there and all kinds of rambling nonsense. like my YouTube channel, obviously you're there right now. I've got a whole bunch of videos on atheism, but a whole bunch of other stuff, like from Seattle to, you know, Calgary to Toronto to Colombia, you know, all my travels and just different thoughts and things. And obviously I'm sharing myself with the world. And you know what? I'm giving you an opportunity to reach out and make contact with me, obviously. I like it. Everyone likes it. Everyone likes being, you know, recognized, or, you know, everyone likes attention, they say. But, I mean, I'm not really that way at all. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't talk at all, and sometimes I feel people watching me, and it really bothers me, and I'll start ripping into someone, some poor unfortunate lady on the bus. I'll be like, this just happened yesterday. Like, there was a stop, and it was like Santa Monica Boulevard. So I've moved to Scarborough here in Toronto, like Scarborough, one of the suburbs of the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area. And you can see what I'm doing here. It's self-explanatory, so that's why I'm not explaining it. I'm basically holding different poses. I got this massive, like, 40-pound weight here that I picked up from a construction site, and obviously I've adopted it into my Triple M methodology. Now, my chest is getting a great workout, folks, because I'll hold it like this, okay, and I'm working that specific spectrum of my pectoral muscles or whatever it is, and then I'll raise it a bit and hold it there for as long as you can, and then raise it a bit. And I'll tell you something, if you do this for a month and you don't see results, I'll pay you $1,000. I'll pay you $1,000. I'll pay you money. I'll pay you money. You just show the court my video, and you demonstrate before and after this is what happened, and you have your wife or husband as evidentiary, supplementary evidence, and you know, you're off to the races. Anyway, I'm going to put this big one down, and I'm going to pick up some regular dumbbells. But going back to what I was saying, I moved to Scarborough. It's such a beautiful place, guys. We got like top 1% wildlife out here. We got some of the most beautiful cliffs you've ever seen in your life. And it's just nice and wide open, and it's such a nice change after living downtown for about, you know, 7-8 months. And 7-8 months is a lot downtown. Like, it's crazy, man. I had the cops called to me so many times. I'm out on bail right now. I got in so much trouble down there. My last place I turned into an art museum, basically. It's an art museum slash, you know, a hotel room that some punk rock band has come through and destroyed completely. My place is just, like, destroyed. I'm waiting to hear back from either my property management company, ex-property management company, or their lawyer or something with regards to damages owed or something like that. You know, the thing is, they didn't turn on heat all winter, and for me, that was like suffering. I got it's like the sun is shining outside. It's May the 6th. It's actually my birthday, by the way. But I got toques on. As you can see, I'm very sensitive to the... So here I got some biceps. I got the legs going on. Okay, and what happens is, when you lock it in, the specific muscle set aligned with whatever you're doing gets the workout, but then the rest of your body starts kicking in. It's amazing, guys. You get a total freaking workout, and you just feel so freaking awesome. In any case, so there you have the big weight. I don't know what to do with this. That's one of the things. I mean, I got my other weights there. I usually just flip this to the side. I'll just go like this for now. So I was basically on the bus, and there's a stop called Santa Monica Boulevard, and you may have heard the song by this lady, Sheryl Crow, hey? And so I was like, and there was this really hot, like, very young though, like maybe 17-year-old girl or whatever sitting in front of me. Maybe she was 20. I'm really bad with ages that way. So I was like, the sun goes down over Santa Monica Boulevard, and people are like, and she was looking at me, and she was just staring at me then. And I looked at her, and I'm like, it pissed me off, unfortunately. And so my whole point is, like, I'm not really such an attention seeker. I'd like to be able to transmit some of the knowledges I believe that God has bestowed me with upon humanity in general. The the ungrateful, snithering and dithering audience that I have to deal with online, offline, in person, and obviously behind my back when everyone says I'm an idiot and how stupid I am after the fact of me coming through and helping out in any which way I can. So mainstream success, the reason I'd like to have mainstream success is I've got unpublished books, right? I got a lot to say about atheism and a whole bunch of different things: sales, marketing, spirituality in general, fitness, like with this 3M stuff. If you guys knew how, like right now, for instance, I got the weights raised up off the ground. So I'm getting some shoulders in here, I'm getting some arm, I'm obviously getting some chest. If you guys knew how much this weightlifting methodology has changed my life, you guys would take this more seriously. And you take me more seriously, by the way. So, yeah, you just hold it in different places until failure. Oh, you hold it till failure. And once you're done, the sign of when you're done, guys, is basically, oh my God, it feels so good. And yeah, I'm resting my elbows right now, but I'm still getting exercise. Guys, just picking up the weight, you're burning calories. Just picking up the weight, you're activating your muscle. Just picking up the weight, you're getting your stretch on. And then I'll stand up and I'll, obviously move the goddamn thing around. Like, I'll have the scarf, obviously, and I'll stand there like this. Just stand there. And you're exercising, you're burning calories. Then you go from one side to the next. And you can feel all the cricks up the back of your spine, up and down, just cricking. You stand up, you move to the other side. You stand. You want to get some shoulders on. You want to get some forward deltoids or whatever the hell. You want to get some arms on. You can put it on one shoulder when you get tired. You can put it on the other shoulder when you get tired. And all this kind of stuff. As you go on, you get better at it. Do make sure that you check your weights. Like one of my original 3M videos, oh my God, I'm so pooped. But yeah, I mean, my whole thing is I'll pick up the weight and then I won't put it down for like half an hour at least, if not 45 minutes. But when I'm done, I mean, here's the bad thing, the downside is it's addictive. The downside is your body is going to be dying for a workout when you get up, and it's going to start hampering your schedule because you're going to need to get that 45 minutes of 3M in the morning, muscle movement meditation. You're going to be missing buses, you're going to be late for meetings, you might as well come up with excuses for your boss right away. So 12 minutes, over and out for now. Keep this a short one. Pick up the weight, okay? I'm trying more and more to break it down and make it easy for you, dear viewer. Pick up the weight, hold the pose, change positions, repeat. Oh, and you've got the weight in your hand, so you don't have to pick it up, but pick up the weight, hold it in a pose, and then change position. It could be just letting the weight drop down, it could be twisting from side to side, it could be arching it over your back, you could be standing up, you could be sitting down. You guys, I've become a Superman. Seriously, I bike around town and I don't get tired anymore. It's amazing. It's like amazing, guys. Fitness is really amazing, guys. See you later, guys. Comments appreciated, guys. But I appreciate it more if you actually do something about getting into the mode of where you need to be to do what you want and live the life that you want. With what you have, by the way. With what you have. Key right there. See you later.